Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to part 25 of the EVA pod build. Today we're going to glue the exterior together, getting that all glued together, and then we'll check the lights again one more time, so let's take a look. Well, okay everyone, it's time to glue this puppy together. There's nothing to it but to glue it. So, it's a tight fit. I had a couple of dry fits. I'm thinking it was bumping here on these two parts, and all I added was one like real tiny thin piece of styrene to cover that, so this must have been a close fit anyway. Unless certain things can be out of line, like even the door tracks guide it too, but they seem to be hitting nice as far as where they're landing. This one's pretty much open, but the top one rides kind of on there's a little bit of a rail there it goes against. And it's good in the back as far as up against the door jamb there, and up top as well. So one thing it is doing good is the windows fitting in here really nice. Just trying to get this upper seam not to be so bad, but we'll have to deal with what we have to deal with. If we got to putty a lot, we're going to have to putty a lot. But doesn't leave a lot to glue except for these 3 tabs. If it's going to be like that, that's what I don't like. But we'll have to see what we can tape. We might as well get some tape ready. So there's no real way to clamp it. That's the other thing. If you clamp it, you can get it. But there's no real way to clamp it. But we also got to do a couple attachments here between the 2 halves. So Hal's easy, he just gets plugged in. Get him ready. I can take this piece out that I was using to test them with. There we go. Now it'll plug in. He's ready to plug in the front of the board. This I can reach really nice. This connector for the camera, that's going to be great. We just got to untape our leads here. This one should be really long. Hopefully it's long enough. If not, like as long as it makes it even just outside the ship, if I try to feed it through a rod and it's not long enough, I can still add. Where are you? You're the one we got to strip right now. You're the only real solder joint, I think. Yep. Oh, don't tell me it's doing this again. Alright. This is going to be fun. Spin you around. Can I get you up? I'm going to try to make both of you. Stay there, that's the key, until I can get some solder on it. Perfect. Go. And you just need to be free to go down. We're going to string those down the hole too. Alright, that's going to be our size. Shrink tube, it's going to be pretty big. This black one fit. Ah, that didn't work very well. We're going to need a bigger one for going over those other solder joints. Water. Right wire. There we go. So they're all about the same length. The black one falls a little short. I should tape these. It's a problem with wires that were coiled for a while. Come on. Don't really have much of a choice here. Control. Holding the wires. Got the white one going. There we go. Beautiful. Now we can plug Hal in. And then we gotta put our glue beads down. It's gonna be fun. This is always the fun part. Are we ready? Are we ready? Let's see if we can get this in here without it splashing all over the place. It's like, definitely want to hit those. I don't know where else I want to hit up top because I don't know how it's going to glue. Yeah, there's notches there, aren't there? Not time, but we ain't got this time. I'm gonna get rushing here. some more on our hinge points, or real contact points. Oh, almost did what I didn't want to do. Put you in. And you know it's not going to go on as smooth as it did for the dry fits. The dry fits, it went on all nice. Now it's going to fight. Oozing. It's okay, all that's good. Sand it over anyway. So looking like the window's sitting in there. Oh yeah, the window's sitting in there. Beautiful. Close that door. We're going to use a little pressure. Push it on this side. And then get those tighter. That one at least. Come on. Yep. I wonder if we hit this first. This little mess here. I might even try to squirt a little more glue down there. That's not bad. It's good we're going to get it. We don't have any off shapes. It's just a little gap, so it's just filling a hole, a crease instead of. Sometimes that helps when you can grab the tape and pull. So that just made that side really nice. Jeez. And this seems pretty good. That's a plus. Earmuffs are going to cover most of that mess, but that looks good there. It's a little just flanges on the... From the plastic, just has little flanges. We do have to plug those two lights in, but as you can see, I can reach the connectors really nice. And then we got to do a test. And do another test. Always keep testing because I can still pull this thing apart. And this will be the first test with like everything being able to be lit at one time. Alright, yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. If it stays, we're good as gold. I can hit these spots here with a little bit of a more glue. Fitting together really good. Yeah, and there's plenty of room for all those wires in the front there. It's great. Really happy how all that came out. Alright. That's as tight as she's going, yeah, because she's... Is there anywhere else I can sneak some more glue in? Those seams are so tight, I don't even think... I might try a little thin, but I don't even think it'll make it down there. Maybe a little bit in there. And then definitely some in there. Yeah, because it's sucking it up. Right in that hole. So hopefully it's wicking both ways. I guess we'll do the same thing. It seems like it is. Alright. So adding that will help the other hold it better for the others to cure, but yeah, we need to do a flippy do. There went our door open. Well, that means it's sliding good. That's a good sign. Oh, we don't need thin. I want some a little more heavier glues here. I always feel like I have glue on my hands when I'm gluing. That's saying I can squeeze you more. Yeah, I see some glue got through. Probably from me squishing. But it only got to here, so that's not bad. That's within the plane of sanding, puttying. This side's nice and tight. But that's nice. Sometimes the glue makes the parts go to better, get her better. Because it starts melding stuff, and anything that's irritating the way it wants to fit will start to... I'm pretty okay with that. We'll stop messing. Very happy with that. I actually was getting really worried this wouldn't go together this good. I think we can get this pulled in tighter too. Like I said, I think what's going on, see how it even gets the stickiness of the glue? It didn't even have to be the glue, just the vapors, because it has a lot of solvent in it. just the vapors will hit the stickiness of the tape, and but the benefits of doing that I think outweigh the. I mean, I guess I could always wait. Until it cures and then do the thin glue, but I think it helps things push together tighter. Yeah, we got a big lip there. Seam's fine. It's just, as far as openings, it's just there's an edge. It's like both plastic pieces have a little lip, so when they came together, you got this little lip. But alright, she's glued together. It's getting there. All we have is the mandibles, but we gotta finish this nice seam there. And really that's just gonna be a sanding on that side here. It's the only reason I gotta do anything there. Got a little bit to work on there. But yeah, those came out better than I thought. This one's just a monster, the one below. That's the one. But that's okay. But should we do a test? And everything's stripped enough to do a test. These wires would lose their curve from being on a spool. Not very friendly to the strippers when it's doing that. I think we can really just really twist all together, to be honest. Uh-oh. Well, I don't have how, so I'm going to have to figure that out. I knew I should have tested them before I closed this up. Well, we better do that quick, so I'll be right back. Okay, we got through that pretty unscathed. My dumb butt had the polarities backwards on the connector for how. And when I tested, I wasn't really testing what connector prongs it was going to. I was just looking at what one had the resistor, and then I knew what was positive. But yeah, somehow I got mixed up with that. I wish they marked themselves, but they don't. I got maybe 2 little spots there. Might have had glue in my hands. But other than that, she went through, went back together okay. It was still soft. Actually could see where I wasn't getting glue good anyway. So that probably helped for the second gluing. But yeah, there's nothing's any harder than looks just the same as before that happened. That might be a little, oh yeah, I can get this one together a little tighter. Which we knew. If I can do this and pull at the same time, oh, there we go. Yeah. About this side. Maybe a little bit, I don't know. Actually, what's helping too is pushing down. It's almost like they're both doing this. It's not that they're not going together this way, it's just they're also kind of, this needs to come down. I'm noticing. Oh yeah. Got a little cleanup to do there where a lot of glue squished out of there, but that's okay. All this all has to get sanded there, as long as that's the only thing I want, is to make sure I don't make no disturbance to the rest of the ship, so less touch up. But I guess we should try this again. I did a test before I closed it up, but let's, for shits and giggles. Oh, that's nice, that coil's right back up in there. I can push most of it in there and Then I don't have it dragging on the bottom. Very good. We need some of you. Because I'm going to have to pull that through anyway. And then what I'll do is I'll bring it out this way. And then tuck them down. I got to get that post in there. I really should have put the pole on before, but that would have really been a pain. I'd rather deal with the pain afterwards. And get in there with, I have a long pair of pliers with a needle-nose top. All I have to do is just hold it and then screw the rod onto it, and that should work. But I want to get that washer, this washer in there too. So let's connect these. And let my solder gun cool down again. I should have left it hot. Because this negative one only has such a skinny wire. How much to grab onto. Hey, there's Hal. Welcome back, Hal. You look good. Yeah, that still looks really good. Yep, I like that. Yep, headlights are working. Everything's running inside her. Close the door so you can see our door light. Yep. Everything is on. Well, that's great. And my little camera light's going. I think that's a cool added thing. But I can have it turned off when you turn off the headlights. Because probably a lot of times having those bright headlights on all the time, it's kind of like, whoo. But yeah, there we go. She's together. We'll let her sit for a day or so. And I'm happy as the tightness that we got. That was pretty good. I thought it was going to be actually worse, especially doing it a second time. But nice. Alright. Well, till next episode. See you soon.